Today, I'm going to answer the question of what is your opinion of a man using Viagra during the fertile window period to help him with his performance as he feels under pressure to perform? So the literature regarding the effects of Viagra on sperm function is contradictory. So there's no real definitive answer from a scientific studies point of view. Some show that it improves sperm quality a little bit. Others show a decrease in sperm quality. So from a scientific viewpoint, I wouldn't be able to make any conclusions about it one way or the other, and I wouldn't recommend that you use the studies because they conflict. So it would be more kind of an intuitive answer that I'm going to give you from my experience and just kind of my understanding of the body and what I've seen in my clients and working with them for over 20 years. Personally, from a purely physical point of view, I don't think it causes much harm to the sperm if it's used occasionally. So not all the time, especially if it's used to enhance the experience of lovemaking. So if it's only during the fertile window period, there would be, that would be a few times within the month. It really shouldn't be a problem because he has the rest of the month to break down the Viagra for the Viagra to leave the system. And so I'm not super concerned about that. If he uses it for the entire month, though, like for every single session, then it actually may become detrimental not only to the sperm, but also to his own overall health over time. And so I would be a little bit, a whole lot more concerned about that. Again, I don't know this for sure. I mean, I haven't really worked with enough clients who have taken Viagra directly. I usually work with women, so I don't really have a whole lot of direct experience with this. I do know that all medications have side effects. So 100% of medications have side effects. Whether or not it affects the sperm directly is uncertain, as I said. As with anything, an individual's response is just that. It's going to be individual. For example, a person could be a heavy smoker and never develop lung cancer, whereas another person can develop lung cancer just from inhaling smoke from secondhand smoke, never having smoked themselves. So it really depends on a person's biology, their genetics, and also their beliefs. And the reason why I say beliefs is because, and I've seen this clinically, and I'm sure many of you have seen this as well. If the heavy smoker never gives a thought about how toxic and dangerous smoking is, and actually derives a lot of just a lot of pleasure from it with no feelings of guilt or wrongdoing, he's more likely actually to live a longer and a healthier life as a chain smoker, as opposed to one who is exposed only to secondhand smoke and then worries about it constantly, about the dangers and the toxicity. So that person who's more worried is actually more susceptible to developing lung cancer because they've already set up their mind to be more malleable to the effects of the smoke, whether it's secondhand or direct smoking. So the belief system is going to be very important as well. So that's from the physical side. The deeper issue is actually what I want to address because that's where I come from. And that's the pressure to perform on demand. By the time you're in your 40s and have been trying to get pregnant for a while, you're fairly aware of your fertile window period as the woman. You really don't need to micromanage that aspect of your relationship. I honestly can't tell you how many times, and it's countless times, that clients have told me how it was impossible for them to get pregnant because it wasn't their fertile window period. They were completely outside of it. And then they come in and they're like, I don't know how it happened, but I got pregnant. So I really want people to kind of disregard the whole, we've got to do it within the certain period, this certain window, and really just get back to that spontaneity. And the other thing too is I really do hate it, how fertility forums call lovemaking the baby dance. I don't know if they still do that. And then they abbreviate it to BD. I really, really don't like that. It encourages the attachment to the outcome, which is the complete opposite of what I teach. Love making is about making love with your partner. It's about connecting with him on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level. It's about giving and receiving love. When you reduce it to that mechanical act of intercourse to inject sperm into the egg, your body and most likely your mind, it's going to check out because it just becomes this procedure. You've completely taken the magic out of it. There's no pleasure in it for you or for him. And I really encourage you to work on reconnecting with each other so that you can rekindle that magic every single time that you make love. And I know that magic was there, at least in the beginning of your relationship. And so it can be rekindled because it was there once. You can be able to get it back again. And so, and it doesn't matter where you are in your cycle. Love making should be about making love, whether it's pre-ovulation, during ovulation, or post-ovulation. And so, and the attitude of here we go again is it's not a frequency of love, and it's going to defeat the purpose of the act, to be honest. Having a baby is a magical experience, and it really should feel like that every step of the way for you, every step on the motherhood journey. It should feel like a really great experience. The intimacy with your partner should continue to feel magical. It should continue to feel special. And if you've lost a little bit of it because of the stress of the journey, I would really refocus and shift and pivot so that you make that a priority and put the baby to the side, because the baby is not going to come if you're going to be just focused on getting the outcome. And that's actually why I call my group program the Magical Mama program. It's really to teach you to reconnect with the magic in your life, and that includes lovemaking. And so really try to get out of the whole looking at the calendar and scheduling your lovemaking around it, because I promise you, your body will tell you when it's time, and you really want to be able to reconnect with your body and really listen to her when she is ready and pumped and primed. Okay, so I hope you found this video helpful. Like and subscribe if you did to get notified of new videos on this channel. My name is Julie Chang, and I'm here to help women in their 40s manifest their healthy baby. I hold live masterclasses where I answer questions from women on the motherhood journey and post clips on here on YouTube. I also help women in my group and one-on-one programs. Please click the link in the description below to join my email list to stay updated on my offerings. Thanks so much for joining me today. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.